Hi, and welcome back to Arno TV. I'm your lovable host Arno, coming back to you with another video. So, we've had an address to the nation today from Priti Patel, okay? And the implications and insinuations from that briefing was that rules are going to get tougher. Because this briefing seemed to be all about the small number of people, as we've said, that aren't following the rules. Now, even on that briefing, they seem to admit as well that it's a very small number of people who are not following the rules, okay? And they went about listing the worst kind of offenders, including people who threw boat parties and stuff. Now, look, you're not going to get any arguments from me, people out there doing things like throwing boat parties, that something needs to be done about those kind of people, because those kind of people are completely irresponsible, and nobody is arguing against that whatsoever, okay? But this idea that because of a small number of people, the rest of us who are following the rules, who are doing what we're supposed to do, are going to be under much, much more draconian measures. That is what these people are after. These people are not going to be happy until they have created and got us all locked down under this Orwellian super state that they all seem to be hell-bent on creating. And don't be under any illusions that these people are not doing that, okay? Because there are too many examples of things that have gone on that suggest that that's exactly what's going on, okay? And the media, obviously across the board are putting out into the public consciousness that that they're going to be toughening measures, basically in the very, very distant near future. Okay, so if we take a look across the board, so the Mail Online, Britain records 1,243 more COVID deaths, but cases drop again to 45,533 as PM mulls tighter lockdown, taking aim at takeaways, click and collect, and exercising with friends. Nicola Sturgeon poised to unveil tougher rules for Scotland tomorrow. So, Nicola Sturgeon already going to, unveil tougher rules up there tomorrow as well. So, being given the green light by the government down here to get tougher up there, basically. That because don't be under any illusion that these people aren't working together. They quite clearly are working hand in hand. Okay, this is where we're at with this disgraceful bunch of people, and it's the same. In The Guardian, UK Coronavirus Live, Priti Patel insists rules are clear, 1,243 more deaths recorded in second highest daily toll. Okay, it's the same in The Express, COVID rule breaks, police targeting listed as Patel, rages national health is at risk. Police have issued 45,000 fines to coronavirus rule breakers and will take tough action on those disobeying restrictions in the weeks ahead, Home Secretary Priti Patel has said. And it's a clean, and again, it's a similar story in the Mirror, okay? Police chief list works lockdown breaches, including £30 a head boat pie. This is what I referred to earlier, should I say, where the police chief in this address to the nation, Martin Hewitt, basically told a tale of a boat party where people have been charged £30 a head, to attend it. Now, I don't think anyone out there of sane of mind is going to argue that people throwing boat parties in the middle of a pandemic, that nobody's going to argue that something shouldn't be done about people like that, okay? And those people face whatever consequences they have to face for doing such an irresponsible thing. But the idea that all of us, for a small number of people, are going to be facing tougher restrictions, draconian laws, more of them to come, and don't be under any illusions that they're not going to do that, because if you remember, in the November lockdown, I spoke about this, and I've touched on this again recently. When these people like Patel start talking about tougher lockdowns, what they're talking about, because we're all effectively under house arrest already, aren't we? Okay, so when these people start talking about tougher lockdowns, what do they mean? Do they mean things like, curfews? Okay, now I've touched on this recently, okay, and when I've said that these politicians drip feed stories into the media to get the idea out into the public consciousness, so when it happens, there's not a massive uproar about it, and people are kind of already expecting it, even though maybe they don't know where they're expecting it from, because it's been drip fed into the public consciousness. Well, guess what I've just come across today, okay? I must have missed this last week, because this appeared in the Daily Express last Monday the 4th of January. And when I talk about people like Johnson, Patel, Starmer and the like drip feeding stories into the media, this is exactly what I'm talking about, okay? So let's just take a look at what I'm talking about. And here it was in the Express last Monday. Boris Johnson considers national curfew as no question tougher measures are coming. You see what I'm talking about? They're drip feeding these ideas into the media because they know that these are the kind of measures that they are going to, basically enact and we will have to live under. These people are tyrants. There's no doubt about it. There's too many things that they have done that have nothing to do with health, that's all about control. Okay? These people are not to be trusted. It's as simple as that. I mean, we are talking about a group of people, okay? We are talking about a group of people, as we've discussed in the last few videos, that at the moment there is something going through the House of Lords, okay? And the only reason why this is at this, which could become law very shortly, the only reason why it's even in the House of Lords and it's not been kicked out by MPs is because the leader of the opposition, the so-called leader of the opposition, Keir Starmer, blocked his own MPs from voting this legislation, this draconian legislation, out of Parliament. And for those of you out there that don't think these people are working together, this should demonstrate it all. Because why would Keir Starmer stop his own MPs voting against such a draconian piece of legislation if he wasn't working hand in hand with Boris Johnson, Patel, Hancock, Gove and the like in the government? This is what's going on, okay? And just so, I've shown this before, but just so, people like in social media companies and the like don't think that I'm spreading any medical misinformation, the law that I'm talking about, let's go over to .gov.uk, okay? .gov.uk. Okay, and this was updated on the 11th of January, so yesterday. Okay, this is on the government website. This is what they are trying to put through and make law. Something called the Covert Human Intelligence Sources Bill. Right now, I want people to understand what a disgraceful, despicable, disgusting set of politicians we have running this country who are wanting to pass laws like this, okay? Now, I want you to all listen carefully to what this is talking about, okay? Participation in criminal conduct is an essential and inescapable feature of CHIS use. Do you understand? They are saying participating in criminal conduct is not only essential, but it's inescapable for the usage of this law, okay? Otherwise, they will not be credible or gain the trust of those under investigation. This enables them to work their way into the heart of groups that would cause us harm, finding information and intelligence which other investigative measures may never detect. The bill provides an express power to authorise CHIS, which is covert human intelligence sources, to participate in conduct which would otherwise constitute a criminal offence. This is a law that is giving the authorities a platform to go out and commit criminal offences, commit crimes, do things that if you or I did, you'd be sent to prison for and arrested. Okay? This is the type of people we are dealing with. Okay? This is what I am talking about when I say that these people are tyrants. No credible government of any democracy will be passing a law that gives the authorities the power to go out and commit crime and commit criminal offences. Okay? This is what our disgraceful, despicable, disgusting, pathetic, absolutely disgraceful government are doing. Okay? This is what they're doing. And I want people to understand that this is what they're doing. Okay? And furthermore, as I've said in the previous videos about this potential law, this law also is going to allow the government, our pathetic, disgusting, disgraceful government, to use children, I repeat, to use children as spies. Okay? And not only that, they would be able to use them against their own parents and their own family by agencies such as the Food Standards Agency, the Gambling Commission, your local council, a county council. I mean, this is the kind of laws that these people are trying to pass under the back of this pandemic. So when I say that these people are using this pandemic to pass all sorts of draconian measures that the media are not covering any of because they're too busy covering the pandemic, this is what these people are up to. Okay? So when I say that people should be concerned about them talking about tougher measures on lockdowns, this is exactly why. These people are not to be trusted. They are not to be given powers of this nature. Okay? No government should be passing laws that gives them the right to go out and commit criminal offences and break the law and do things that any other citizen did, you'd be sent to prison for. This is what we are talking about with this group of people, such as Johnson, Starmer, Patel, Gove, Hancock, Sturgeon, Drakeford, Foster, the lot of them. They are tyrants and they need to be dragged into Parliament, and they need to be made to answer some serious questions about things like this, okay, that they are doing under the guise of lockdowns and the pandemic. This is what these people are up to, okay? And it's not only that, there's lots of other things that are going on that the media are not covering, okay? And these people are at the heart of it all. And there's no doubt about it. These people have a lot to answer for. And when I say that, I'm not saying it for effect. It's because these people do have a lot to answer for. What kind of government passes laws like that or attempts to pass laws like that? Okay? this is where we're at with this disgusting group of people. So when these people start talking about tougher measures, curfews, and anything else, any other draconian measures that they're going to enact on us, I get very concerned, because we're talking about people that are considering using children against their own family. Okay? These are the kind of people that we're dealing with. And let's not pretend that we're not. Okay? Because this is the type of people that they are. Okay? And there is no doubt about it. These people are wanting to build an Orwellian state. And it's as simple as that. And they're working with people like Schwab over at the West, who's pushing his fourth industrial revolution and the Great Reset. That they are all working with him on, okay, and assisting them, okay? This is what is going on with these people. And let's not pretend that this is not going on, because it quite clearly is, okay? And it's as simple as that. You can either sit there and pretend that these kind of things aren't happening, because the media and the government, they'd love you all to live in a world where you pretend that things are actually happening that are. Okay? That's the kind of world they want to create for you, where you just don't even acknowledge that things are going on that quite clearly are. Because I refuse to stay silent with all this kind of thing going on. Okay? What kind of government would pass a law of that nature? You know, the fact that it's even in the House of Lords is an absolute disgrace. And this should demonstrate to every single one of you out there, Keir Starmer is working hand in hand with Boris Johnson and the government. Okay? There is no doubt about it. He's working hand in hand with them, and he's a tyrant just like them. Because this law wouldn't even be in the House of Lords if it wasn't for him. Okay? And let's not forget that. And let's not let him forget that. Okay? This is where we're at with these people. They're an utter disgrace, and they're just hell-bent on more draconian measures, more lockdowns, God knows what else. I dread to think what these people have in store over the next 6 months. And I'm telling you now, it's about time, I'm serious, it's about time that people started to seriously think a lot more about the kind of laws that these people are passing. Okay? And the civil liberties that they are taking away from people on a daily basis. And they are using the excuse of this pandemic to do so. I mean, like, even with this, tougher measures are coming in for what? A small number of people that aren't following the rules. So because of that, they are going to make draconian rules and measures for everybody. And do you think they're going to take those back at any point? I don't think so. These people are tyrants. It's as simple as that, and there's no doubt about it. That they are tyrants, because no, democratic government, as I've said before, of worth its salt of any kind, would be passing laws of this nature. And it's as simple as that. Okay? So if you've enjoyed this video and you want to see more, then please like and subscribe to the channel. And once you do, please ring the notification bell so I can inform you guys of more videos that I'm going to be putting out. And as I've said before, there is going to be a lot more coming, because I refuse to stay silent with all this kind of thing going on. Because if it's down to people like me to be the ones that speak out, then so be it. Because I refuse to live under a tyrannical government passing laws like this. Okay? And it's as simple as that. So I'll be back soon with some more videos for you. But until I am, I want you to take care of yourselves, your friends, your family, and your loved ones. And please make an effort to sort of keep in touch with people via the use of technology. Just because you don't live with someone, if they mean something to you, and they're important to you in life, then keep in touch with them. And I'm sure they would appreciate that you're keeping in touch with them, because people's mental health is really suffering under all this. And we need to make sure we stay in touch with the people that we love, because people like Hancock ain't going to do that, okay? They are not interested in people's mental health. They're not, okay? So I'll be back soon with some more videos for you. I want to thank all my new subscribers and my existing subscribers for all the support. And you know, if you can help me grow this channel by sharing it with other people, that would be fantastic. So anyone you can share it with, great. For anybody that's new here, the channel's fully replicated on BitChute, so you can see all the videos there. So if you've got time, go give us a follow there as well. The one video that was censored by YouTube is available on BitChute, and again, as I've said before, it's information that's in the public domain that none of the mainstream media want to talk about, none of the politicians want to talk about, and YouTube censored. So, you know, this is the world we are now living in, people. Okay? So, I'll be back soon with some more videos for you. Until I am, stay rock and roll, take care, thank you so much for watching Arno TV, and I will be back soon with some more videos for you.